Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you how simple it is to close and register a deal using the Frank app step by step. We start on the iPhone home screen. I drag down the search, type Frank, and the application appears. I tap it and the Frank app opens. Once inside, I briefly show the main interface. From here there are multiple ways to add a deal in Frank. The first way is directly from the main dashboard and the second way is from the gear button in the middle. I'll show both options, and then I proceed by opening the Add Deal window. From here, the process starts. First, I need to choose whether the deal is off-plan or secondary. For this example, I choose off-plan. Next, I select whether the deal came from Frank Leads in case I purchase leads through the platform or from another source. For this example, I choose Others. Now I enter the client details. Today, our example client will be Benjamin Franklin. I enter the nationality, phone number, and email address. Next, I choose whether the client is a resident or non-resident. The difference here is mainly the required identification document. If the client is a non-resident, only a passport is required. If the client is a resident, an Emirates ID is required. For this example, I choose resident. Now the app takes me to the second page, which is the property information section. Here I choose the city, then the area, and then the developer. This part is very important. When I open the developer drop-down, you can see colors next to each developer name. Some are green, some are yellow, and some are red. These colors help you understand in advance whether your commission may be eligible for financing, meaning you can withdraw it as soon as the SPA is signed. If a developer is marked in red, it means not qualified. Green means very easy, and yellow means good to go. For this example, I choose EMAR, then I choose the project name, which is the Valley. After that, I select the building number, which will be 5. Next, I choose the unit type, whether it is a villa, townhouse, apartment, commercial unit, or plot. Then I select whether the property is furnished, unfurnished, or semi-furnished. Semi-furnished usually means the kitchen appliances are included. Next, I enter the number of bedrooms, which in this example is 4, and then I enter the size in square feet. Now we move to the financial information section. Here I enter the property price, which is 4,200,000 AED, then the booking amount, which will be 25,000 AED. Next, I enter the commission percentage, which is 4%. At this point, it's also important to mention that your final earnings depend on your Frank membership level. Frank Lite members receive 80% of the commission, Frank Pro members receive 85%, Frank Partner members receive 90%, and Frank Elite members receive 100% of the commission. As you can see, once I enter the commission percentage, the app automatically calculates the commission value. Next, I choose the booking date, which for this example will be today. After that, I upload the required identification document, which in this case will be the Emirates ID or passport, depending on the client status. I upload the document, review the information, and move to the next step. Now I reach the review page where I can see all the deal details. I confirm everything, agree to the terms and conditions, and submit. And that's it. The deal is now added. At this stage, the app shows the total unit value, and right next to it, you can see the option to generate a QR code. This is a very important feature. When I click it, I see the Generate QR Code button at the bottom. Before generating it, there is also an option called Show My Name on the Deal. This is completely up to you. You can switch it on or leave it off. Depending on your status, Frank will show your name as either broker or referral. Now I click Generate QR Code and the QR code is ready. You can show this QR code directly to the developer. Once they scan it, all the deal details appear instantly, so you don't need to repeat the information again manually. As you can see, it includes the deal date, property details, and all the information the developer requires to proceed with the booking, along with hotline contact details in case anything else is needed. Now I go back into the Frank app. Here you can also see the wallet. From the main gear section, you can open the deals area where you can see all your deals and track their status. Here's the deal we just created. You will also notice the different stages of the process. At each stage, you may need to upload the related document, such as the reservation form, the down payment confirmation, and later the SPA. For example, I click on reservation form, upload the document, and in the notes section, I simply write the name of the document I am uploading, which is reservation form, and that's it. This is how easy it is to add a deal, generate the QR code, and manage the entire process inside Frank. Now you can continue exploring and enjoying the other modules available inside the Frank platform.